He claimed it was a crucial meeting, but a tagged photo on social media revealed a shocking truth. I had to find out who she was and why he lied. I've been in a steady relationship with my boyfriend, M30, for the past 3 years. We've had our ups and downs like any other couple, but overall, things were going pretty well, or so I thought. A few weeks ago, he mentioned an urgent business trip he needed to attend. He seemed stressed about it, citing how crucial this meeting was for his career. Being the supportive girlfriend that I am, I encouraged him to go, assuring him everything would be fine at home. Little did I know this business trip was about to turn my world upside down. A few days into his trip, I was scrolling through social media when I stumbled upon a tagged photo that made my heart drop. There he was, my boyfriend, looking far too cozy with another woman. They were in what looked like a romantic setting, definitely not the sterile conference rooms I had imagined. My mind raced with questions. Who is she? Why is he lying to me? I couldn't just let it go. Feeling a mix of betrayal and confusion, I decided to dig deeper. My best friend, F29, has always had my back, and this situation was no different. We put on our detective hats and started our investigation. It didn't take long for us to uncover the identity of the mysterious woman. She turned out to be F28, a colleague from his office. Knowing this made my blood boil. How could he be so reckless and disrespectful? Armed with this new information, I confronted my boyfriend as soon as he got back. Initially, he denied everything, sticking to his story about the business trip. But when I showed him the photo, he knew he was caught. After a long and painful conversation, he admitted to lying. He claimed it was a spur-of-the-moment decision, saying he needed a break and that things just happened between them. His excuses felt hollow, and I wasn't convinced. I was hurt, angry, and confused all at once. As if things couldn't get worse, my best friend dropped a bombshell. She had known about the affair, but didn't know how to tell me. She had stumbled upon some texts between my boyfriend and this other woman weeks before his business trip. She was torn between telling me and not wanting to hurt me. Her revelation felt like another betrayal, and I didn't know whom to trust anymore. The days that followed were some of the toughest of my life. I felt a constant ache in my chest, and my mind was a whirlwind of emotions. I tried to focus on work, but my thoughts kept drifting back to the betrayal. My boyfriend kept apologizing, begging for another chance, but the trust was shattered. I couldn't look at him the same way. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw that photo, and it felt like a knife twisting in my heart. Break time equals 300 millisecond. After much soul-searching, I realized that trust once broken is hard to rebuild. I decided to take some time for myself to process everything. Breaking up with him was one of the hardest decisions I've ever made, but I knew it was the right one. I needed to focus on my own well-being and future. The end of our relationship left me feeling a mix of sadness and relief, but also a sense of empowerment. I was taking control of my life, refusing to be a victim of someone else's dishonesty. Now, I'm trying to heal and move forward. I'm focusing on self-care, spending time with friends and family, and rediscovering my passions. But I still have moments of doubt and pain. I'm looking for advice on how to navigate this journey of healing. Have any of you been in a similar situation? How did you cope with the betrayal and rebuild your trust in others? I've been reflecting a lot on the signs I might have missed. Were there red flags I ignored because I trusted him so much? I'm also curious to hear your stories about how you managed to rebuild trust in future relationships. Your experiences and supportive words would mean the world to me right now. Thank you all for taking the time to read my story and for any advice or support you can offer.